You're crashing! Mayday! Mayday!
Ah!
Ah! My asthma is kicking in!
Sucks to your ass bar!
Engine 1! Failure! Engine 2! Failure! Race time dead! Ah!
Where am I? Where am I? Piggy? Piggy, Piggy, wake up! Piggy, are you okay?
I can't see, I need my glasses. Thank you.
Piggy, I think we're at Jima.
Yes. We definitely are. Look over there.
소리로 코러스! Piggy, we have to go! Rata Phuket Sur America Hito!
Please take a seat. What happened? Did you see the Americans?
Forgive us, General. The scums ran away. Why are we even fighting this battle?
We are in this battle because it is close to the Japanese homeland. We must defend it from the Americans at all costs. There are two main reasons as to why the Americans plan to attack this island. Firstly, we have air bases for Japanese bombers that can intercept their B-29 bombers. And secondly, this island provides as a haven for any Japanese ship that needs resources or support. We have sustained heavy artillery fire, but our defenses are still fortified. Lieutenant General Kuribayashi made it very clear that we must wait until there are sufficient American troops on the island.
So you might be wondering who I am. I'm Lieutenant General Tadamichi Kuribayashi. I was assigned to defend Iwo Jima on June 1944. Some defense tactics that I used were long, extensive tunnels connected to Mount Suribayashi, tanks used as artillery positions, and heavy weaponry disguised in strong, camouflaged positions. I've broken the Japanese military doctrine. So instead of fighting when the Americans came, I waited until there was a fair amount of them, so we, the Japanese, could strike harder.
What?
Piggy, I think we lost them.
Yeah, Ralph, I think we did too.
Piggy, I'm so confused right now. Where are we? What are we doing?
I'll have to see if we have something. Oh yeah, look. So, after a couple of hours of the naval crafts bombing the island, General Holland Smith gave us the green light to go ahead and land. But I suspect that we landed somewhere around this area, which, given that we are part of the 5th Marine Division, we should have been somewhere around here.
What about the Japanese forces? Where are their soldiers?
Well, since we encountered two here in the airfield, I believe that there's a group of Japanese soldiers crowded in each airfield.
Okay, firstly, we must regroup with the other American soldiers. And most importantly, we must capture the island as soon as possible in order to get to Japan.
Hey Jaku, kind of nervous for this war. It's my first time in a battle and my family's been worried. I don't know how my mom feels about this.
Remember, Raku, we must fight. Fight for our emperor, for our country, for our honor. I can sympathize with you. My family's been waiting. I'm scared, and I want to end.
Back home in Japan, I saw many kids and adults, several families, go to kamishibais. The following is an example of a kimchibai. Kimchibai translates to paper play. It was a storytelling device that transitioned into propaganda.
You need to grow the rice that will feed the troops. It needs you to stand strong in the face of enemy aggression. It needs you to build the ships and planes that our soldiers will use to defend the motherland. It needs to remain calm in the face of enemy bombings. And, most importantly, it needs to be willing to sacrifice your life for your family, for our luscious rice fields, and for the emperor and nation.
Here, I've been working on this. Read it.
A haiku? He, our family, our honor. For the Japanese.
You guys made it? You guys okay? I heard some shooting.
Well, we've seen two stinking Japs.
Yeah, they were shooting at us, but I think we were able to run away, and I don't know if they chased us. So what was the plan? Hey Ralph, where are you going?
I'm just gonna go on a walk to clear my head. Man, I really miss my parents. I really miss home.
I wonder what they're doing right now.
Hey, the general needs you over there. Copy that.
Hello there.
Hey, I'm also part with the 5th Marine Division.
Oh, okay. Do you know a little bit about like the tactics that were implemented? Because it's kind of
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
So, our Navy, we bombed the island for about 2 months,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
And then our general, Holland Smith, he said, all right, let's go. So we led an amphibious assault, the 3rd, 4th, 5th Marine Divisions. And then
And
the
so,
tactics.
well, here we are now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so like back at home, like, what do you think about FDR?
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
There's some rumors though that he has a disease. What do you think about our Vice President Truman taking over?
Well, he's only been vice president for a couple of months, I think, too. And so, you know, I mean, FDR just started his new term, his 4th term, January 20th. So, I don't know. If he were to die, then, you know, Truman would have to pretty big shoes to fill. Considering that FDR led us to the Great Depression, and, you know, he's been president for almost 12 years, so it'd be really hard to imagine that. You might have heard my name a couple of times, but allow me to address myself in full. My name is Lieutenant General Holland M. Smith, and some people call me Howlin' Man. And that's because of my temper. So here in the Battle of Iwo Jima, I'm leading the expeditionary troops, which consist of the 5th Amphibious Corps, which also consists of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Marine Divisions. Now, I anticipate this battle to be a bloody and lengthy one, but we can still secure it because we have superiority of naval and troops. Thank you.
I love this song. My spirits are high now.
Ryukoka was a popular genre of music in Japan, which means popular song. It gained traction in the late 1920s and was influenced by Western classical music. However, due to the tensions between the US and Japan during World War II, the genre took a more nationalistic path. Artists would create lyrics to inspire the Japanese people and raise morale during the war. This particular song, Ringo no Uta by Michiko Namiki, talks about an apple which symbolizes hope for the future of Japan after the war.
Hey Jaku, so what did you see on the mainland?
Back in Japan, the Japanese government proclaimed that Easterners, the Eastern Asians, were also being benefited along with us, and that we were ridding of all Western influence.
Yeah, we really hit the Westerners. I specifically remember our Prime Minister, Hideki Tojo, saying that the moment the first American soldiers set foot, that all prisoners of war would be shot.
Yeah, I can clearly see that. Along with the propaganda in Japan, you can see through the government's actions that Westerners are true evil ones and they're meant to be despised.
I hate them too.
Hey Junior. Yes, Mom? We have to make sure we win this war so kids like you stay safe.
Propaganda movies like this were made to influence the American population. Families like these people would watch the movie, giving them hope that they will be victorious in winning the war.
On the barren shores of the Aleutian, in the tropic heat of the Pacific Islands, in the sub-zero cold of the skies over Germany, in Burma and Iceland, the Philippines and Iran, France, in China and Italy, Americans fighting. Fighting over an area extending 7/8 of the way around the world. Men from the green hills of New England, the sun-baked plains of the Middle West, the cotton fields of the South, the close-packed streets of Manhattan.
Hey Dad,
Yes, son?
where's Piggy?
Piggy, your brother, is fighting in the war. I'm really proud of him, son. Making me proud.
The cotton fields of the South, the close-packed streets of Manhattan. Chicago, the teeming factories of Detroit, Los Angeles, the endless stretching distances of the Southwest, men from the hills and from the plains, from the villages and from the cities, bookkeepers, soda jerks, mechanics, college students, rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief, now veteran fighting men.
The Japanese forces are somewhere. We gotta go find them.
The Army forces?
Yeah, I don't know where they are. We need to
The
find
other
them.
Marines came, so now we have to advance.
Guys, I found the Japs!
Oh my god! A Jap!
Simon, guys, that was Simon!
What did you do?
Guys!
What did you do?
Simon, come
God,
on, soldier!
Yeah? Piggy, I suspected some Japanese soldiers.
Yeah, the other soldiers we were with said that we have to reach our position.
Alright, let's head there.
Piggy, wake up, Piggy! Piggy, we have to go, Piggy! Oh no, Piggy! 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 Piggy!
We are on Mount Suribachi.
We have emerged victorious thus far. However, the main objective is still to secure the island. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Due to the heavy loss of American troops in this battle, many had gone to believe that this battle in this island was very insignificant to the American war effort. The US had justified this strategic value in the island by saying that it was a refueling station for any long-range aircraft. But in total, only 10 aircrafts were ever refueled in the island of Iwo Jima. On March 26, 1945, the Americans had reached total victory over the island of Iwo Jima, but not without sustaining heavy casualties. The Japanese were able to hide in these tunnels because they were extensive and they were well underground. Out of the 110,000 American troops in the Battle of Iwo Jima, 19,000 of them were injured and 6,000 of them were dead. This number was the highest amount of troops that were dead in the Pacific battles so far. On the Japanese side, out of the 21,000 troops that were in the battle, 20,000 were dead, and the rest were either hidden in tunnels. 216 of them were captured.
Alright, let's film.
Stop people, yes, wrong age, tunnels, America bombing, America dying. Japanese homeland, America. Power, America. Interpretive dancing?
Oh, we should do some dancing. Or we should make this into a scene when we start playing.